Hello, everybody. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. I know I'm getting a late start here. I'm about 4 minutes late. That is on me. A lot of commotion this morning. My daughter couldn't get to work. We're all snowed in. So um, my husband had to take her in the pickup truck because apparently how do I put this? The whole handle was frozen. Couldn't even get the alarm off to get to work. So there's that. And I'm just kind of running around here, running really late today. So there's that. Okay, here we go. So let's talk about the forecast for Gemini, not Gemini, Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius today. Let me go bring that up. Bear with me. I'm looking for my article. So in my Patreon, because my website is down and being rebuilt, you can go into the Patreon site and there'll always be a freebie for you to read. I just posted the Jupiter report for the general public. Even though Jupiter is going to shift at the end of May, that's for the Crone tier. You still get, okay, yeah, here it is. You still get the information. So there's something special about new moons in Aquarius. This energy adds like a certain compassion and a deeper regard for humanity, but it also is a radical energy where shocking things can take place. Now the new moon is today, February 9th. Doesn't happen till 5:59 p.m. Eastern, and progressive changes could be ahead for all of us on a personal level. This is also where surprises could come, and usually in a good way, more positive in nature. This is a time to get out, meet new people, make new friends, and be more involved in social groups and causes. For many, they will think outside the box and have some amazing discoveries and innovations. This is like the genius placement, in my opinion. This doesn't mean that we don't have a few surprises along the way, but they are usually more positive in nature when the moon is waxing. This is a green light for launching new ideas, new projects, new businesses. These next few weeks are for launching oneself forward, taking that leap of faith. Expect incredible news pertaining to ETs, UFOs, explosions, intense weather patterns, and sometimes the shocking prevail too. This is a green light right now to invest in all and any new electronic equipment, computers, laptops, technology, telescopes, night vision goggles, astrology. After all, Aquarius does rule the stars and the heavens. You just might get a glimpse of our futuristic brothers. It is time to invest in all and any new electronic equipment. I just said that. Never mind. I think I'm going to have to redo this letter. I don't like how it came out. Um, it will be all my air signs that are magnetic and all souls born with a sun, a moon, an ascendant, a dragon's head or tail in Aquarius will feel this moon's energy strongly. Leos will feel it too because that is Aquarius's polar opposite. The polar opposite always feels it because our polar opposite, I'm losing my voice, our polar opposites sees life as that sign. So Capricorn sees life as a Cancer, and a Cancer will see life as a Capricorn in a great many ways. All right. We also are having a whole bunch of planets transitioning into Aquarius. So on February 5th, a few days ago, Mercury entered Aquarius, making the thought process and mental clarity acute, sharp, and filled with genius ideas. And to add to this placement, Mercury in Aquarius conjunct Pluto in Aquarius the same day on adding to the innovation of this placement. So this is anytime you have Mercury in Aquarius, this is the genius of the zodiac. The mind of an Aquarian, especially if they have Mercury in Aquarius, is revolutionary. It's innovation. It's thinking outside the box. So if you have that placement, see, and on my Patreons, they get a little more about this placement than what I'm giving you. You get to learn about how the soul acts, how the soul resonates with this placement. So there's a lot of things I've left out for good reasons. Now, Mars enters Aquarius as well, and the planet of action, war, and danger moves into Aquarius on February 13th, so a few days from now. This is where wars can escalate with advanced technologies, insane weather, electrical issues, and strong earthquakes are possible. Venus enters Aquarius on February 16th, and love becomes unconventional, and the strange and unusual can happen. This is where there's unconventional relationships, long distance relationships, unconventional and bizarre relationships. This can be where you have three ways. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, born with this placement, and I added this one in, are going to be magnetic, original, and can bring unusual and unexpected people into their lives. And that is where you attract the bizarre and the unusual. Venus in Aquarius. Lovers become friends and friends become lovers. Venus in Aquarius brings the love of science. It brings a love of technology, astrology, and the strange and the bizarre. This is also for the love of UFOlogy and things like that. The soul will be generally non-judgmental, but they will require a lot of freedom to roam. If you're with someone who is a Venus in Aquarius and you smother them, you will lose them, simply put. Magical folk, very short and sweet on this one. This is the perfect moon to conjure up spells for finding friends and group causes, creative expression, freedom, and tapping into one's extrasensory abilities. Protection of friends and spell work for breaking bad habits are all blessed under these stars. Happy magic making. I'm going to be doing some spell work tonight for my Patreons, and it's just a friendship spell. And it is a spell to attract people to you of like mind, where you bring more friends into your world. And this is a spell that doesn't necessarily only have to be done on the new moon in Aquarius. As long as it's done in the waxing phase, especially in Aquarius, you're A-okay. Okay. Or a full moon in Aquarius does well too. Now, I've given Aquarius's forecast, but only my subscribed Patreons are going to receive the full forecast and days of caution. You can join for $5 a month and you can get the full forecast, days of caution, energy forecast, things like that. I will let you read Aquarius's forecast. I'm actually a little annoyed that my newsletter, something strange is going on with Patreon. And they're always redoing stuff and updating. And it's like, once I get the hang of it, they change it. Oh, what the hell? I'll read Aquarius's. This is your moon, Aquarius, right on you, your first house of self, soul's purpose, attitude, impressions, and beginnings. You will have many new opportunities ahead, especially these next 2 weeks. There are some very nice placements heading your way with Venus and Mars. As Venus and Mars are about to join together in Aquarius, this will make all Aquarians magnetic and attractive. Mars will give you drive to achieve things, and Venus will make you a sexy beast. Happy birthday, Aquarius, and best of luck. It is still Aquarius season, I believe, until what, the 18th? So you have about another week to go. What? Yeah, 9, 10, 11. A little over a week. Now, this new moon will be very exciting. It'll be fun. It'll be liberating for many. However, it does fall under one of those Uranic phases. And there's not too many astrologers that talk about these phases. And this is where it can turn deadly. With bad weather, earthquakes, tsunamis, tornadoes, explosions, space and aeronautical accidents. I can't give you the exact dates, but we are under a Uranic window now. We've been under one for the last 4 or 5 days, maybe 4 days, and we're still in it now. And you could tell erratic weather, bad weather. Look at California, flooding. Flagstaff shut down completely today and yesterday. They got like 38 inches of snow. We got about 14 inches. We're digging out as well. So when I say this Uranic energy always affects the weather, it always affects the weather and in an intense way. Weather happens every day, but when there's an intensity in the weather, it's usually under Uranic phase or a Moonic phase. Chances are pretty good. This is like any sudden release of energy can happen under these stars. So do take precautions even in the waxing phase. We are witnessing, like I said, this Uranic energy with the floods and rains in Cali, Southwest. These past few days have had issues. Now, I talk about my footnotes, which you don't get, so ignore that. I always say to maneuver around the energies of Moonic, Uranic, and Plutonic phases, and the next phase can prove to be very deadly. This is coming around the 18th, and it will bring negative news for the USA and for Great Britain, either one or both. I would also like to add that on February 14th, this is very important, so listen up. On February 14th, we have a Mars, which represents action, can represent war too, is conjuncting Pluto, which is drama. And both planets are in Aquarius, which is going to be explosive, shocking. Something in the news is coming, shocking, with drama. This means more warlike energy, but also a revolt of some sort with a very powerful and dramatic energy that is going to take place. I don't know what it is yet. I had several people tell me, even though I don't like him, I was informed that I need to go and watch I call him Fucker Carlson. To go and watch the Fucker Carlson interview with Vladimir Putin, or as I call it, his doppelganger, because I do not believe Putin is still alive. That is a body double. I think Putin died several months ago, but that's not something that'll ever get revealed to the general public. But apparently I need to go and watch this interview. I heard it was very good and very explosive. So I think some of you out there need to go into it with a little more open-mindedness and just kind of see what the interview is about. I've had both people from the left and the right come at me and say, you got to see this interview. So that's probably what I will be doing this evening, is checking out that interview. All right. Moving on. This is, like I said, very dramatic, powerful energy going to take place here. Now, I'm going to have to fix the newsletter. Stand by on the newsletter. I will be updating that. And that is it. Wishing you all a very blessed new moon. Be safe out there. Take precautions. And last but not least, I'm going to show you a witchy box haul I got. This is from a completely different company. And I do want to talk about King Charles. The reason I posted the last video to all my haters is because back in September of 2022, I posted King Charles's chart. And I know those who diss me. thought of me when they heard that in a very disgruntled way. Because, see, the stars never lie. I can sit there and tap into something 2 years ahead of time and see what's coming. 3 years, 4 years, 10 years. My Patreons already have the next 10 years and what's coming. So there's that as well. But I had talked about Charles having a universal dragon moving through his sixth house of health, and the tail sitting on his subconscious. Now, just because the dragon's head is in a house doesn't mean you're going to get away with things scot-free. That's the problem here with people don't understand the energies of those nodes. Just because you have a dragon's head sitting in your health or in your seventh or in this or that house, you have to use the energies to your advantage. You can't just sit there and wait for things to come to you. Okay. I give you a perfect example. 20 years ago, I had the dragon's tail. No, the dragon's head. Head or the tail? Just had, it was the dragon's head in Gemini, in my sixth house of health. And I ended up in the hospital with a kidney stone. This was in my 30s. Dragons usually turn full circle every 20 to 22 years, 19 to 22 years, depending. Okay, so next round here, we just had the universal dragon in a Gemini Sagittarius placement. And I was okay. I wasn't in the hospital or anything. But what I'm trying to say is just because the head is there or the tail is there doesn't mean you are invincible and won't get away with the jurisdiction of the stars. So, for example, if I had been doing Charles's stars 2 years ago, and say I was talking to him, I would have had him, I would tell him to go get a checkup 2 years ago, just to nip things in the bud. That's the beauty of astrology. There are things I can see within a chart, like cancer. I can see cancer. I can see disease. But I don't ever come out and say it like that. There's a way to say things and a way not to say things. Getting a checkup is my subtle way of saying I think I see something. So there's that. So that's why I put, for all my haters, for all of you that focused on my dyslexia and me announcing the birthday wrong, I didn't do the chart wrong. The birthday's 100% correct. 11/14/48. As we say in Italian, bafangu. And that's all I'm going to say about Charles. Moving on. Now, I treated myself last month for my birthday, and I decided to go with a different witchy box haul. This is the Ink Goddess, and I wanted the Mother Gaia box. And it's just really beautiful. The Mother Gaia box, it's about, it's about Gaia energy. And Gaia energy rules. She rules all animals. She rules planet Earth, wheel of the year. Her energy is earthy and filled with creation and protection. Her colors are green, brown, tan, and gray. And her time is all days and Earth Day. Mother Gaia is represented as Earth Day. And I know Earth Day is a fairly new concept, like from the 70s. And it's just a simple little box with a very nice, beautiful green Mother Gaia candle. And then it comes with this goddess mist. It's very, I smell honeysuckle. It's a goddess mist. I think it's You can use it for the body or as an air freshener in the room, whichever you choose. It's not a very big box. It's just a small one. But then it comes with a Mother Gaia perfumey. Definitely a honeysuckle. Very springy. Okay, boy, the bees are going to be following me. No, I'm going to be honest. The main reason I bought this, and I mean the absolute main reason I got this, were for these cards. They're called Divine Balance. Oh, I must have put those in there. Hold on. There's a few more things in here. They're just little odds and ends. Little yin and yang. Little butterfly. This is a Mother Gaia, Greek goddess of earth. Greek goddess of earth. Oh, turn it around. It's very pretty. And then you get these cards, and these cards are called Divine Balance, and I will be adding these into my divination. Now, I am going to say this to everybody. Just because my website is down, I still have Cash App going, and I still have Patreon running, or not Patreon, PayPal. Still have PayPal up. So if there is something you're interested, a full life reading, let me know. I'll still run the special of $99.99 for the full life reading. And if you're interested in any tarot readings, I'm available for those too. You just got to reach out to me. Just because the website's down, and you do understand why I took the website down. I just need to reiterate this. Change is good. I've had this website since 2018. My daughter built it when she was in high school, and she's going to rebuild it again for me. She wants another shot at it, she said, because she wants to see how far she's improved. And I will give her this. The kid is good at what she does. I left because I didn't want to be with Winx anymore. And I cannot be with a company that supports genocide. And Winx supports genocide. So I left, and I haven't had Starbucks in months. I'm protesting a lot of places. It hurt the best way to get to somebody or something is through their wallet, because corporations love money, and when you hurt them where it hurts the most, their wallet, that's the only time they will listen. So I am going to pull a card here, okay? And the card is going to be the mantra for the weekend. It is Super Bowl weekend, so do not drink and drive. Drink a lot of water. If you do party, just hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And the message for this weekend is, I really need a magnifying glass, which I can't seem to find any of them around. I have to turn this light on. And it is a yin and yang, so the Tao symbols. Mantra for this weekend is, holding the yin and yang charm, take a moment to focus on the symbol. Imagine the light and the dark sides of yourself flowing together in harmony. Feel inner peace flow through your body and mind. Repeat the mantra, I am balance, I am balance. So there's that. Repeat that mantra. Very quiet out there today, and I'm actually kind of glad it is, because I can't stay for too long today. I've got to get shopping. I've got to dig out of the snow and head to the grocery store for the weekend. But I just wanted to get on here. I will fix my Patreon newsletter because it's fucked up. Pardon my French. But yeah, she's agreeing with me. But all of you out there, have a safe weekend. Blessed new moon. Enjoy this beautiful energy we have. And be safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.